Salsa.
That's how every salsa class starts. Salsa.
Guardian angel.
Don't look up. It's so tragic. SRK coming out here with making me get the feels.
It's a Brooklyn Bridge, and I always take whoever comes to New York to walk it because it's just so cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Never that empty though.
Yeah.
Don't. We're married. It's okay, I don't mind.
I'm confused with those bits.
I think he's imagining.
Like they're switching roles or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what that whole sequence was.
Huh? What?
You're like, is he pregnant?
Yeah, they're giving him an ultrasound on his chest. Oh, okay, understood.
Yeah. No, for a second I was like, wait, did she get pregnant? That was really fast.
As to what that was, but that looked like a pregnancy scan, didn't it?
It did.
Oh, you can't hide that from him.
Are they going to be able to save him?
I don't think so. I think he's gonna die. Do you think he's gonna die?
I think he's going to die. Because, like, if they save him, what would happen?
नैना ने मुझे दिया
Subtle.
एक lovely love letter के साथ.
Ah, very lovely love letter. Very good, going good.
I feel like it only makes sense for him to die.
no.
Like, I
मैंने
obviously
जो
don't
तुम्हारे
want
लिए
him to
किया वो
die,
किया.
but
पर तुम भी बहुत लकी हो क्योंकि तुम्हारे लिए मैंने
uh-oh.
Oh,
मैंने
she
कुछ नहीं
found out
मैंने
the
क्या
plan.
मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. I didn't do anything. सब
सच तो यह है कि तुम्हारी वजह से नैना मेरे दिल में है, मेरी
Just say,
धड़कन
oh,
में है,
hi,
मेरी
Nana.
सांसों में है,
She's
कमरे
here.
में
Nana,
है,
see
मेरे
her?
कमरे में है.
This girl's been through too much.
Oh, boy.
बहुत मजा होगा मेरा दिल तोड़ के. 6 दिन लड़की इन. वाओ, तुम दोनों को तो अवार्ड मिलना चाहिए. फैंटास्टिक रूथ, फैंटास्टिक.
मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ नैना, और ये सच है.
नो, ये सच नहीं है.
एक सेकंड रुको. नैना, काश मैं तुम्हें बता सकता मैं तुम्हें कितना चाहता हूँ. One second. Wait, I love you.
Oh, man, out loud.
I love you very, very much, Nana.
Can you imagine someone reading your diary out loud to the other person?
In, like, a train station or something.
I love you and तुम पास नहीं होती तो तुम्हें
There
चारों
aren't
तरफ
any
महसूस
words on the
करता हर पल.
page. Oh, it's so cliche and good.
मेरे नैना,
I love it.
मेरी नैना को ढूंढते. Yeah,
He's not even reading. He's like,
मेरे दिल की
he's
धड़कन.
not looking at the paper.
मेरे लिए एक ही बात.
I'd be like, bro, that's coming from you. He's
मेरे
crying.
जैसा प्यार कोई नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि किसी के पास तुम जो नहीं हो.
Yeah, he's gotta die,
I'd
bro.
run into that man's arms.
मरते दम तक प्यार करूंगा और उसके बाद
Dang. Which will be soon.
रोहित दिल कैसे दुखा सकते. और कितनी खराब हैंड राइटिंग है तुम्हारी. हाँ?
Complicated.
अब तुम्हारे दिल की बात मैंने कह दी तो इसमें क्या बुरा, राइट? और वैसे भी लड़कियों को ये बहुत अच्छा लगता है. मैंने बहुत किया.
तुम्हारे पापा हमें बहुत प्यार करते थे, लेकिन वो कमजोर थे. उनके बाद हमारा क्या होगा?
That's such a tricky situation, and they're not even like going that in depth into it.
Yeah.
But like that messes up a family.
Yeah, that's really tough.
Like they're doing pretty good considering.
रोहित कमजोर नहीं है. वो जानता है तुम किसी और से प्यार करती हो, फिर भी तुम्हें अपनाना चाहता है.
He doesn't care.
ये ताकत है बेटे. यही मोहब्बत है नैना. तुम इस मोहब्बत को ठुकराओगी तो एक लड़की का फैसला होगा. कल अगर पछताओगी तो एक औरत का एहसास होगा.
Dang.
Dang.
Rio.
देखें गबरू जवान ने क्या लिखा. ये फ्रैंकी का खत नहीं।
Okay.
Honest, what's up with that, bro? Where are they meeting?
I know. What is with this?
Oh my goodness, what is this? She looks beautiful.
Yeah.
मैं जानता हूँ कि आज तुम्हारे दिल में मेरे लिए प्यार नहीं है, लेकिन मैं ये भी जानता हूँ कि एक दिन होगा, जरूर होगा। बस आज मेरे प्यार पर एतबार कर लो। नैना, marry me.
Wow.
Oh, dang.
Oh? What
This
the
man's
heck?
got a full choir.
He is rich.
That's true.
What's she gonna say?
उसने हाँ कहते।
Hmm.
I need a hug. Come on, everybody.
Oh,
He's such a good actor.
he is. Oh. Like I'm happy because I like her hitting Nana together, but I'm like, oh man, so many tragic undertones.
I know.
Has he really just not told anyone else?
ए भाई कॉक देना है।
Coke, Dad. Please.
Whoa, hey yo.
हाँ तो
देखो एंगेजमेंट और
I couldn't tell what
I was
was
like,
एक ही दिन पे हाँ
wait a minute.
barrier
दो
or
दिन के
what?
बाद वेडिंग सानू तो बड़ी खुशी है एना सोना मुंडा मिला सानू
This is all Grandma ever wanted, bro.
बस
Right?
व्हाट हैपेंड हार्ट अटैक
Don't ask.
और अपनी जिया बेबी
वो हमारी दादी जी नहीं जिया उतनी हमारी है जितनी की नैना मेरे पति को हार्ट अटैक
See,
नहीं हुआ
now they're gonna talk about it a little bit.
उन्होंने खुदकुशी की
Mom keeps it real. Was the father her son? No. That's her daughter, right?
Yeah, the father was her son, was the grandma's son. So she's the mom-in-law.
देख बहू
Yeah.
मैं आपकी बहू तब जब जिया आपकी पोती
Thank you. Let's address
tell her.
this.
सुनो जिया मेरी पोती नहीं है वो इस
That's
परिवार
so
का
messed
हिस्सा
up.
नहीं है
Yeah,
वो सिर्फ
Bro,
एक
she's
बोझ है,
adopted.
ऐसा
Leave
बोझ
her
तुमने
alone.
कई साल पहले गोद लेकर इस कार पर डाला था मुझे नफरत है उससे मुझे
Why
नफरत
did you
है
think
उससे
he was the one who did it?
So soap opera.
या फिर शायद एक आवाज जिसे आप तक बहुत पहले पहुंचाना
The
चाहिए।
angel's gotta hit the grandma now.
एक सच
Yup.
जिसे आप
We've had like 2 hours of movie without the bitter grandma.
और वो सच है आपके बेटे का नाजायज रिश्ता जिसे उन्होंने आप सबसे छुपाए रखा, पर उस सच की निशानी को नहीं छुपा पाए। जानती हैं उस निशानी का नाम क्या है?
This is crazy. How does he know?
Yeah, how does he know? And what is with these camera zooms?
जेनिफर की ताकत उन्हें हर पल अपनी कमजोरी का एहसास दिलाती रही। और इस एहसास ने उनकी जान ली।
Dang.
मैं जानती हूँ इन 6 सालों में मैंने हमेशा
Movie's
तुमसे
so
सिर्फ जिया के
tragic.
बारे में पूछा तुम्हारे बारे में कभी
Oh,
नहीं
it's all the private and confidential
Garage.
stuff.
अपने इस आखिरी खत में मैं सिर्फ तुम्हें शुक्रिया कहना चाहती हूँ
Okay, so they accidentally got the letter and he read it.
I'm sorry Jennifer I'm really sorry
Yeah, this grandma owes so many
मैंने
apologies,
तुम्हें
bro.
बहुत दुख दिया है
Yeah.
I'm
This is why you need to go to family therapy. Maybe this stuff will come out.
Yeah, real. I'm sure she didn't tell her earlier. I mean, I guess I understand why, but
एंड फाइनली जिया का परफेक्ट परिवार पूरा हो गया
dang. But what if she was adopted, huh?
Right?
Like, oh, thank God she's not adopted. Now I can accept her.
Now I can love her.
का फेमस इंटीरियर डिजाइनर पटेल मैंशन डेकोरेट करने आ गया था
Oh, I'd trust him to run my wedding.
Absolutely.
रोहित की शादी एक लड़की से हो रही थी girl.
Aw.
What a tonal shift from the
Yeah,
sobbing in the church.
crazy.
Yo, Frankie!
I think that's my man.
Chak de pate.
He's about to eat them up with this performance, bro.
Yeah, he is. Ooh.
That was Bob. This song is the one that Rima was talking about that is sung by her aunt.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Ooh, I like the growl with it too. Everybody
Yeah.
sing. I knew they were gonna show her.
I was like, she's gonna be there, yes. That must be Rima's aunt. So pretty.
Hey, I know her.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I don't know.
Crap.
Cameo.
Me. We just watched her in the last movie, right? We just
I
watched.
feel like it. You know, for whatever he is dying from, he seems perfectly healthy.
That is so true.
He has
seems
been
like
like
a
super
face
healthy.
of
I thought
health.
maybe there would be like some like he'd degrade a little bit, but he's doing great. Oh, it's gonna happen now.
He's gonna die.
Right now. As soon as I say something.
I mean, he probably tired himself out. He just performed like a Oscar award-winning number. Look, he's literally dying as we speak.
There's a lot going on. They're too busy dancing.
Oh my god. Is he gonna die? What do you think, Jaley?
I think he's gonna die.
I think he's gonna die too.
He gotta die. He did all this stuff.
It's lovely. Camilla?
Camilla?
तुम जाओ अच्छी तरह देखो. It's really lovely. Go have a look.
Why would she assume that that's her name, bro?
Why would she say that? Oh shit.
Hi.
This is when she finds out.
Right? Yeah.
Dang.
This is Abhay, my husband. Husband?
रियली प्रिया, आज अमन को देखता हूँ तो यकीन नहीं आता कि अमन के पास अब ज़्यादा वक्त है.
Man.
So it's really nice to know that you guys are there with him in his last days.
Oh.
Immediate tears, bro. She's freaking
अमन
out.
के पास अब ज़्यादा वक्त
She
नहीं.
सुनो जियो
her
खुश रहो,
audition for
मुस्कुराओ.
this must
क्या
have just been
Kal ho naa ho.
cry. But he loved you too. That husband must feel so bad.
In the middle of the street.
Bro,
He's gonna kill
you should
him.
not be running. You
it
saw
was
what doing a dance number did to you.
नैना तुमसे प्यार करती है, तुम नैना से प्यार करते हो. इस प्रेम कहानी में मैं कहां से आ गया? हाँ?
प्रेम कहानी 2 दिनों के बीच में होती है रोहित.
नैना मेरा सब कुछ है. मेरी जिंदगी है, मेरी मोहब्बत है.
और इतनी आसानी से अपनी जिंदगी को जाने दोगे तुम? मेरी आखिरी ख्वाहिश पूरी करो रोहित प्लीज. तुम नैना को नहीं छोड़ सकते बस.
मेरी जगह होते तो तुम क्या करते?
काश मैं तुम्हारी जगह पे होता.
Dang.
This is a soap opera.
I would love to come here to cry.
She's like, this is my crying spot.
That's so real, though.
I feel like I've seen that spot in a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
People like to cry there.
I've had my fair share of just crying on the streets of New York. It's natural.
Everyone does it.
Because where else are you supposed to go? It's like, no, I don't have a car. I'm going to cry in the streets. Oh my gosh, she looks terrible.
Gosh.
I'm dying.
I was literally like, man, he looks fine.
Oh, bro, this last scene, he needs help. What are you supposed to even say, bro? It's like, you're done.
इतना प्यार
So tragic.
के जाने के बाद भी मेरे लिए प्यार छोड़ के जाना चाहते हो? क्यों करते हो मुझसे इतना प्यार?
मैं तुमसे
Good question. He knew you for like a week.
मैं तुमसे प्यार नहीं करता।
Don't say that.
Crossing his fingers. So tragic, bro.
मैं तुमसे प्यार नहीं करता।
क्यों करते हो मुझसे इतना प्यार?
She's like, I'm not listening.
हम दम के मैं वाली इतनी है तो
Yeah, this is a very complicated love story.
Yeah.
कल हो ना हो।
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of layers to this movie here. You got the terrible grandma, the dad of the heart, the friendship turned romantic, but is it though?
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Dang,
Bro.
it's like she doesn't want to marry him, but like she does.
Bro, he's gonna
He needs to get
die.
out of there.
He needs to leave. I mean, I don't know. This is so complicated.
I feel bad for him.
I know. And all she can do is look at him, bro. It's like, dude, that's your look at your husband. You also love him, apparently.
Mm.
दिल को है गम क्यों?
Get out of there.
Yeah, come on, you're not getting married. Move. Love you though.
She's like full on sobbing at her own wedding.
Hey, bro, you would think you're sad. Oh, but they're both kind of sad.
I think this movie has more crying than any movie we've watched so far.
That's a lot of crying. Dang, the single teardrop.
This little girl knows how to turn on the waterworks.
She does. She's a great actress.
Like, how do you make a little girl cry that much?
This is so tragic. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm like
I
tearing
can't
up
watch
over
this.
here.
Why is it so sad?
He's got the big eyeballs.
Yeah, he's got that big cryy eyeballs. Everyone's crying.
Whew.
Yeah, that's a lot. Trying to make her smile. Bro, you're not gonna make me smile in this situation? Hey. You're the real lovers of the found.
Right.
इस जन्म में नैना तुम्हारी, लेकिन अगले हर जन्म में
I call dibs in the next. That's crazy.
वो मेरी हो.
We should make a sequel where they are together.
And then this guy dies.
Damn. I mean, I wasn't thinking that far. All right.
A little too dark.
Kill him off. It's all right. Oh, but he's a good guy. He's sad.
Dog. I promise you.
He is a good guy. I really liked their friendship a lot.
Yeah, he was an interesting character.
Hmm?
I think this is the first time I've ever seen SRK die in a movie.
Right.
20 years later.
वो मेरा पहला प्यार था और तुम्हारा भी है ना जिया। मैं उसे कभी नहीं भूल सकती।
हम उसे कभी भूल नहीं सकते।
Oh, become a pair of glasses.
It's getting cold. Can we go inside, please?
Coming, darling.
Come on. Come on.
Wait up, Rhea.
She's such a New York teen.
Yeah.
हर लड़की का सपना होता है कि उसे अपने पति में एक अच्छा दोस्त मिले, पर मैंने
Beautiful, huh? Holy
अपने
cow.
अच्छे दोस्त में पति पा लिया।
Yeah. said she did pretty good.
Oh, Kajol, see, she popped in. That's what I said. Her name was.
Amazing.
All right.
Wow.
All right. I'm gonna just get right into it.
Yep.
Okay, guys. You
Okay,
already saw
guys.
our intro. We just finished watching Kal Ho Naa Ho. And what an emotional journey. Am I right, Jaley girl? What happened?
Sad.
like it started with such a silly tone that I think
Oh
I
my
just
gosh.
thought it was going to be some sort of like parody, satirical, something, that sort of vibe. But like, man, they really put us through the ringer.
I feel like a lot of these movies do that, where it's like the first half is like silly, like happy-go-lucky, and then the second half tragedy strikes, and there's always like the underlying tragedy, like what happened with the father? Why is the grandma so mean?
There were so many like tangled webs within just the family. Like we just learn immediately that the dad's dead, and that, you know, like there's just like there's so many tangled webs, and I just feel so bad for this family. We just kept saying that they just need so much therapy, they need help.
Instead, they got SRK sent
And
right
you know
to
what?
them.
SRK did his job. He was phenomenal as usual. It was kind of fun to see him. I know he was. It's not. Wasn't the romantic. He was a romantic lead, but he felt like he was more than that in this film. Like he was kind of like the binding nature for all of these relationships, and it was complicated and messy, which like love kind of is sometimes. And so that was really like enjoyable because like you didn't know what was happening. I liked that I didn't know what was going to come next.
Yeah, I agree with that. We were like questioning while we were watching it. And like I like that, I don't know, there wasn't like any distinctive like villain. Like the grandma was a little mean, but that got resolved. And she's just kind of like set in her ways, but I like that, you know, he got along with the other love interests, because that could have very easily been like a rivalry situation.
No. I really enjoyed their relationship, and I will not get over the running gag that they were gay and together. Like that was funny. Like that was good, and this
that was legitimately funny,
right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Like
there was a gay couple at one point.
Yeah, and then there was like a gay guy, a gay planner for the wedding.
Yeah,
I was like, wait, I don't think I've ever
was
seen
he
this.
gay or was he just super French?
Real.
I think the scene in the train station with the book is iconic. I feel like I've seen that before. Like I don't know if we've reacted to it before on this channel, or maybe it was just like when we were looking at some SRK stuff, but like that scene,
it was beautiful. It was so well done. SRK like is a legend for a reason. Like he's got the acting chops to back this type of roll up, and like we just have to say, Nena, our girlie, she killed it. Like it is not easy to be. I mean, I've never done a 3-hour movie where all I do is cry and go through all of the emotional turmoils of life. Like she really was put through it.
She was
in
put
this
through the
movie
ringer.
from every end.
I didn't like her at first. I knew
like
that
her
she
at
would
first
like.
either.
Yeah, I knew she would have like a redeeming moment at some point, because you have to. But I was like, God, she's such a grouch.
I just think that like everything in the family, she was putting up all these walls to try to defend herself or to try to protect her own feelings. I don't know, but I felt the same way. I was like, dang, is there like there just wasn't many colors to her. And the more the story went on, the more we got to see her true feelings and her excitement and her fears. And yeah, she was put through it.
Yeah, she was very layered. I loved all the characters. I mean, like the way they were all introduced was very like goofy, like sitcom-y.
Yeah.
But I really loved all of the characters and how they like kept popping up throughout.
Yeah, Rohit was great. He was the love interest of the lead, Nena, and I felt like he did a really great job. And he could have easily fallen in the background with SRK being the other like leading man in this, but I felt like he held his own, and he was very compelling and interesting and lovable in a lot of moments.
I agree. Like he was my favorite character pretty much from the beginning. And I remember at first I was like, oh, it's cute to see like a platonic like male-female relationship, and then it changed, and I was like, oh, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, they had a good friendship, and like in the beginning, like it had been. I got the feeling that it had been happening, and for a while, for a couple of years, they had been friends. So it didn't bother me as much that they transitioned to the love interest, because I was like, oh, it felt like they had a strong foundation, and they felt like above all else, they were cool, they were chill, they felt comfortable with each other, which like I can totally see that type of relationship moving into a romantic one.
It wasn't like a rushed thing, and it worked like for the end when she was like, find a husband in your friend. Yeah.
And I can't believe the line where she's like, where he was like, you get her in this lifetime, I get the next one. Like, that's crazy. And it's crazy that his buddy was like, I got you, bro. You can have her.
He's like, all right, bro. That's how tight they were.
Yeah, their relationship was really interesting as well. I agree with you that.
Yeah, and you notice how when he found out that the truth came out, he went to Rohit first.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went to her.
Yeah.
Like, he's a bro. And I feel like, yeah, like he could have called off the wedding. He could have thrown a big fit about it, been like, oh, you guys loved each other. But he didn't. He like really somehow understood it and still married her, and I like that.
Yeah, I was nervous about the state of their relationship for so many moments. I'm like, what's gonna happen with them? What's gonna happen with them? Like, but I think it's very nice that they added that little end cap of the movie of them together and her still, mourning the loss of Aman, but still being like, yeah, you, like we said, like you found a husband in your best friend, and that was very, very sweet. Yeah. And I like that they're living a happy life with another dog and a daughter in a beautiful home. It makes me very happy.
Yeah. The whole time we were like, why don't you just tell her? But I guess like, I don't know, in a way it ended up happy. Like instead of like trying to be with her and making it worse when he dies, he like tried to find her someone else. It's a big sacrifice.
It's very complicated, and it's a very hard decision to make. Like I don't like to be like, near your deathbed and only having a couple of months left to live. It's like, what do you do? What do you happen to fall in love? It's like, is it selfish to be with that person and lead them through the last couple of months of your life while, this other person has their entire life in front of them and they have all these opportunities that they could act on? I don't know. That's crazy.
That's a really, yeah.
I hope I'm never in that boat. I just kind of help but feel so sad for Aman, sad for all the people that had to deal with the loss of him. It's just like that scene was sad.
He was really like the guardian angel, though. He came in and fixed everything.
Yeah, he really was. And he's always like wearing white and standing on top of buildings and looking down below and
spreading his arms out.
Yeah, he really hooked everyone up. And like the twist of the daughter not even being not even technically adopted.
Yeah.
That was crazy. The grandma, like everyone had an arc. Everyone had a redeeming moment. And now we have to go back and listen to the disco song.
Okay, let's talk about those songs. They were too long.
I liked the songs. That Rima's
and the dancing was fun.
Was in. That song was great. That was a bop. And honestly, some of the songs were also bops, but they were just too long. They were too long. They could have cut at least like the last verse. It's just a little too long.
I think my favorite song was when like the love song and they were both like dancing through the city. I thought that was really cute.
That was cute.
Yeah.
I also like that this was based in New York. It's like the first like foreign film that I've seen that's like based in New York. And so it's cool like seeing places I go to every day being like, oh my gosh, I could have literally run into SRK.
Yeah. How cool would that be?
Why didn't this movie happen now so I could be in it?
Right.
Like I want to be dancing at the party. I want to be doing the disco dance.
I could see you in the, I wonder if they filmed the dances in New York too. I don't see why not.
I don't know. Hopefully.
But yeah, I thought the dancing was fun. The music was fun. Yeah, it was good. It was very dramatic. I didn't know what to expect.
Emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, emotional roller coaster for sure. They were having all kinds of life stuff just thrown at them willy-nilly.
Sheesh. Anything else to say? Anything you didn't like about it? Besides the songs being a little too long.
I felt like some of the goofy humor was just like a little misplaced sometimes. But I think that with a lot of these movies, especially like the older ones, and I think it's just like a difference in how we do
product of its
movies versus how
time.
they do movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I feel like my attention span just sucks. So like the 3-hour movies are a little difficult sometimes. But I feel like there wasn't ever like a super boring moment.
Yeah.
It like all of the story like was important.
I agree. That's the thing about these 3-hour movies is like I'm not used to it. Like I grew up on, shorter movies. So as like an American coming into these longer movies, it's like it always feels worth it in the end, right? Oops, sorry. It always feels worth it in the end because by the end I'm like, oh wow, that was a really great arc, or that was really interesting. But when you're in the middle of it, in like a moment where it's like, I don't know where this is going, like
yeah, and you're like, I still have an hour and a half left.
They could have shortened this bit into 30 minutes. It feels like a lot, but by the end, it's like it feels pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So, it's like it is more satisfying in a way because you get to spend more time with these characters rather than just like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
And I mean,
like
you needed
everybody's
3 hours
story
for this
closed.
movie. Yeah, you needed 3 hours to cover everything that was happening with these characters. So
yeah, good job, great acting, good costumes, good music, so much drama, lots of crying. Man, the crying acting was on. I think they were on top of it. It was like multiple tears gushing.
Yeah, I think if I was alone in my room, I could have cried, but I can't get you. Like I see y'all, like I can't cry while I know you're there. You know what I mean?
You're like, I can't cry on the internet.
Like I can't have that servicing. I got
a little teary eyed for sure at the end when they were.
I already know Rima would have sobbed during that. She was probably like,
yeah. Because that's heavy. That's heavy.
It's heavy. It's heavy. I feel like most people would cry during that scene. That scene was very emotional. Wow. Okay. Great movie. Right. Very happy. Thank you guys for, I don't know if anyone requested this, but Rima definitely was excited for us to watch it. And I'm very glad we did.
Yeah, it seems like a classic. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if anybody did recommend it, thank you very much for the recommendation. I believe that we will have the full reaction unedited on Patreon, which is just $1. Holla.
$1, make it holla.
But not required. You can also find like our unposted videos, our extra long videos, all kinds of extra content on there. But yeah, make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Anything helps, and we really appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.